Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host, VGMKoren, and in the last one, we ran away from home with a fire-breathing lizard. Then a strange man in a market asked us to take Professor Oak a package, and we did. And Professor Oak gave us some balls, which we promptly shoved a bird and a monkey into. Now, off-screen, I'm going to show this real fast, Herdibird and Manbrofist, I should say, both got up to level 7. So now they're useful, instead of useless. And now, for the trolliest fight in the game. It's all clear from all directions, and then... Hey, Koren, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? And with that, we're fighting Kaz. Now, this fight, just randomly out in the middle of nowhere, is terrible. It's a troll fight, because as you could see earlier, when I was first here, my Charmander was level 7 or so, and I had a level 3 Pidgey. So if I had walked up those stairs and to the left, I would have immediately faced a level 9 Pidgey and probably blacked out and lost half my money, which is what you lose if you lose in Pokemon, by the way. Now, I don't know a single trainer who did not at one point lose to that fight, just because they didn't expect it, didn't know where it was coming from, and suddenly rival in their face. Now, Bahamut has 3 HP, so we're getting him out of there, that way that annoying beeping stops. And we'll just scratch Squirtle, until, well, he faints. Or until Manbrofist faints, because honestly, she'll probably faint first. Now, yeah. Interesting thing about this battle in Pokemon Yellow is that your rival actually had an Eevee and you had a Pikachu. Now, if you won this battle, your rival would evolve Pikachu, or his Eevee, into a Jolteon, which was strong against your Pikachu, or at least even with. If you lost the battle, he would evolve it into a Water-type, Vaporeon, which your Pikachu was strong against. And if you ignored it, he would evolve it into Flareon instead. So, yeah. Which, you know, is just average against Pikachu. Not good, not bad. But then they never did anything like that ever again. But it was kind of cool that was a difficulty scale. And in speaking of Pokemon Yellow, actually, we're gonna talk to our rival again first. Aw, you just lucked out! And we get a bunch of money. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Well, thanks, Kaz. Now, speaking of Pokemon Yellow, yesterday I said that after Pokemon Yellow, the whole Pokemon following you on the map didn't come back. Now, I've been pointing out that I was wrong on this. Apparently, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you could have any Pokemon you want following you around. So, only true skilled trainers are allowed through here. You don't have the Boulder Badge yet. Rules are rules. I can't let you pass. I don't know why he has such a manly voice. But yeah, I actually never played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I don't really have a good excuse as to why not. I really should have. Anyways, we're gonna head back to Viridian City and go heal our Pokemon. Most of the time, I'm going to cut out this run. Like, if I'm in a dungeon and I have to go heal my Pokemon, I'm not going to show you me running back and forth to heal my Pokemon, because good God, that would be terrible. I mean, that would just waste so much of your time, and I don't want to do that. So, just like random battles with Pokemon that aren't new, I will be cutting out those moments. So, yeah, that's probably going to be coming to play actually very shortly. Now, usually, and I can already feel myself wanting to do this, I like to keep my Pokemon all around the same level, and I just want to press start so badly and change my Pokemon, but I know that if I do that... Oh my god, oh, I forgot to show something in Viridian City. Well, let's go back. Okay, we're back here in Viridian City, and this is what I forgot to show off. This is a Pokemon gem. So let's go in and get our badge, because that should be easy. Viridian's gem says our door unlocked. I didn't even use the right words there, but I think you got the message. That the gym is locked, and, well, let's go talk to this old man and see what he has to say about it. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Well, we'll never know. Ever. How can you not know who your leader is? Anyways, now we're going to go back up to Route 2 again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was something about wanting to open the menu and put Mankey in the lead. Now you might have noticed these trees, which I'm going to poke. This tree looks like it can be cut down, but we don't know anything was cut. So yeah, environmental hazards. We'll get more into those later.
Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already?
No, and I never will.
Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost.
Can I stop doing female voices? Can all the females be males in my game? Because this is getting bad.
I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles.
Well, that is very true. This would be, if you ignored your rival fight, the first place where you have to start fighting trainers. And also, it's basically the first dungeon in the game because we're going to have a lot of random battles. And speaking of random battles, this is a Weedle. It's, well, I'm going to set it on fire. Honestly. I know I shouldn't, but that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Bug Pokemon in all Pokemon games tend to be very, very weak. Now, is there anything over there? I don't remember. They evolve early, they can be useful early on, but then they're terrible. This is a Caterpie. This is another bug Pokemon. Now, I probably should catch these Pokemon because there are things you can only get in the game if you catch a bunch of Pokemon. So, I will be catching some Pokemon, but not necessarily using them, such as this Caterpie. And I don't... Actually, I do know why I'm catching Caterpie. It's a old throwback to old games, and I'll talk about that more later. But anyways, with Caterpie, I was requested that I do read the Pokédex entries, so I will. It is covered with a green skin. When it grows, it sheds its skin, covers itself with silk, and becomes a cocoon. So, yeah, that should tell you right away that Caterpie evolves, which I guess we haven't seen yet, but, yeah, Pokemon evolve. Yeah. Ooh, what's this guy have to say to us? I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and then I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. He's right. You always want to carry a lot of balls around with you. Now, we are about to fire Trainer, so I am going to swap our Pokemon around because I can't stand the idea of not having my Pokemon evenly leveled. Hey, you have Pokemon! Come on, let's battle them! And this is our introduction to the Bug Catcher. Bug catchers catch bugs. In case that wasn't obvious. But this is going to be the average Pokemon battle of the game. They'll have a couple of Pokemon and we'll beat them up until they faint. And trainer Pokemon give a lot more experience than wild Pokemon do, but they aren't any smarter. As you can see, the AI is very focused on slowing Manbrofist down. And, well, that didn't do anything to Manbrofist. Anyways, Manbrofist gains 66 experience, and Caterpie. This is where you would see both bug Pokemon for the first time if you hadn't already. And we're just going to scratch them. We're just going to scratch them until they faint. I keep wanting to say die. Whenever I'm playing Pokemon by myself, I always say die. Anyways, Caterpie is also focusing on covering Manbrofist in string, which, good strategy. No, Caterpie can't hack it! And we get a bunch of money for winning. What do you have to say? Shh, you'll scare the bugs away. Another time, okay? Yeah. Bug trainers tend to be the joke of the Pokemon world, so let's fight them all. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What he means is, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, then you have to battle. There's no turning it down. He also has a Weedle. Actually, I think he has a lot of Weedles. If I remember correctly... Oh god. Oh god, there are gonna be so many Weedles. Alright, so, do you guys want me to show all Pokemon battles? Oh hey, Poison Sting, and I just hit L and R. Oops. Which poisoned Manbrofist, because Poison Sting tends to do that. Not when I use it, but always, 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 always when someone else uses it. Poison does damage to your Pokemon at the end of every turn, and that's about it. It is pretty good for a status effect. Well, it's not as good as burning. Critical poison. Manbro Fist can't even take out a Caterpie. Everything's wrong. And it's a Weedle, not a Caterpie. So everything really was wrong. Herdabird, on the other hand, probably will have an easier time because Flying-type Pokemon are better than Bug-type. And by better, I mean strong against. Oh, and Herdabird just learned Gust, which is our first Flying-type move. Now, you saw how Tackle did. It took it out in fairly short order. Let's use Gust. And instant kill. Herdabird is extremely useful in Viridian Forest. Kakuna. Kakuna is the evolution of Weedle. And yeah, it becomes a cocoon called Kakuna. I know. It also uses Harden, which makes its defense go up. And that is, for the most part, the only thing wild Kakunas will know. So, they all tend to die very fast. So, with Herdabird getting to level 10, he is now our strongest Pokemon, and we've beaten this bug catcher. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon! What do you have to say? That totally stinks! I'm gonna catch some stronger ones. Now, because Manbro Fist is terrible, I need to go heal my Pokemon, so I'll be right back. And we're back with a fully healed team, and I forgot to get rid of Caterpie because that's what I tend to do. Antidotes heal poisons, if you're wondering. I mean, that's probably self-explanatory, but you know. Let's talk to this guy. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. Well, then I won't. I will beat up all your Pokemon. So, Bug Catcher Anthony would like to battle, and sends out Caterpie. Can you guess where this is going? All of these trainers are going to have bug Pokemon. Now, this guy is going to have a new Pokemon, though, so I kind of have to show him. Even though we're in another String Shot war. Joy. As you might have noticed, Manbro Fist is easily the worst Pokemon on my team. Manbro Fist may not stay in my team very long, but I do need him for what's coming next. Oh. So, with a one final scratch, Caterpie goes down, and if I'm not mistaken, and it's possible that I am, I was mistaken. He just has another Caterpie. Well, in that case, I'm going to set him on fire, because I thought he would have the evolution of Caterpie. He doesn't, and that means it needs to burn to death. Or until it faints. It needs to burn to a crisp until it faints. How does that make sense? Either way, as you can see, Bahamut just kind of walks all over this area. Oh boo, nothing went right. Probably because I only had terrible bug Pokemon. What do you have to say? Some of all... What? What? I lost some of my allowance. Yeah, Pokemon battles are basically cockfights. There's no real getting around that. It's just what it is. And here we have a whole bunch of nothing. Here we go. This is the evolution of Caterpie, Metapod. We're not going to fight it because all it's going to do is harden. All it's going to do is harden and make it take forever. So that was the run function of battle. It's for when you don't want to be bothered. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Well, I guess this is when I should have brought up evolving. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's going to send out evolved Pokemon. Okay. Now, for the sake of time, usually I would just let Manbro Fist fight it out by himself, but I don't want to be here for 5 hours. And that's exactly how long we would be here if I just tried to do 1 damage scratches to Metapod. Because raising defense is very effective in Pokemon games. As you can see, not even Herdabird could take him out in 1 gust. 2 probably will do it. So, Pokemon evolve. That's important to know because, well, it makes them more awesome. And it's how our little lizard is going to become something amazing. Now, because he's sending out Caterpie, we will send Manbro Fist back out. Should I cut out these bug trainer battles, people, in the future? Because they're not all that interesting. The AI is just kind of bad at them. You tell me in the comments down below. Personally, I want to leave trainer battles in because I feel like if you don't have random battles in your videos and you don't have trainer battles in your videos, what do you have left? Not much. So, yeah, you guys tell me. Later on, I probably won't cut because people will have much more interesting Pokemon than Metapods. But for now, actually, I'm probably going to get through this entire bug-catching region in this video. So it's not going to matter, but you should still tell me, because you'll feel better. Oh, I lost. Yes, you did. Actually, these guys need a better voice, because they're little kids. Bug Pokemon evolve quickly. They're a lot of fun. I said better, and I ended up making everything worse. Wild Battle. Is it something new? No. I hate Weedles. They don't deserve to exist. What's over here? It's an item. I love items. You found a potion. And stuck it in your pockets. Because potions heal Pokemon. I'm not sure how the logic of this world works, but that's pretty much it. Hey, wait up! What's the hurry? Why the rush? And this is a trainer battle you can't avoid. It's Bugcatcher Sammy! And he has a Weedle, but not just any Weedle, a level 9 Weedle. Yay, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so this probably will be the end of his Weedle, because he used String Shot. Everyone just wants Manbro Fist to slow down, but she can't. She don't know how to go slow. She Manbro Fist. And she poisoned. Anyways, with that, I think... Oh wait, Manbro Fist did level up to that Wild Weedle, by the way. So, yeah. I give! You're good at this! Well... Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. Can you help me? Now, you can find it. Right over here. It's this potion. But if you talk to him again, he doesn't know. So basically, not only do you take his stuff, but then you leave. Then you leave and don't give it back. He tells you it's there. Oh my god. You're such a jerk in this game. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Hooray! The cut trees. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are, and also useless for the most part. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Now, he is telling you the truth. There is a Pokemon back there that we did not find. Or a Pokemon type, I should say. Now, the thing you're noticing is probably the fact that, are we... Oh, there she goes. Manbro Fist has fainted. So, we're in Pewter City with a fainted Manbro Fist, and here is the Pokemon Center. So we'll just heal up, and I think we'll end this video off just by exploring the city and seeing what we have to do next. Huh. Jigglypuff. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. Oh wait, it does say. Jigglypuffs use Sing. They can do that. Yawn! When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Snore. What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone! Scram! Well, you're not nice. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. And what do you have to say? I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachu, so I figured I might as well trade one. Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me... No. I will not. You are a stranger, and I'm leaving you forever. Goodbye. So, Pewter City is actually a decently big city. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all just bug catchers. You know, just hobbyists. But Pewter City's Brock isn't like that. Not one bit. Brock is the gym leader, and we'll get more into him probably next episode. What's in this house? Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective, but catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. This is especially true of certain Pokemon types that we'll get down the line. Some Pokemon just don't want to be caught. What's this? A stone gray city. Pewter City. Psst, do you know what I'm doing? No. I'm spraying Repel to keep wild Pokemon out of my garden. Okay, if this is your garden, where is your house? Do you just sleep in your garden? I just don't understand. And I want to. Did you check out the museum? No. Really? You absolutely have to go. And he drags me to the museum. I have made a horrible mistake. This is it, the museum. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. The game really wants to make sure you go in here, but we're not going to go in here yet, because I'm a terrible person. And yeah, just generally speaking, that is what I do. I ignore people. Nidoran, sit! Bow bow! Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. In the original Pokemon games, and I'm not sure if this holds true anymore, and I actually really would like to know in the comments down below. In the original games, if you got your Pokemon over a certain level, then they would not obey you. In recent games, if you get a Pokemon from a trade, it will not obey you if you don't have badges, but I think that if any Pokemon you raise yourself will obey you. Yes, it's 50 for a child's ticket. Yeah, we'll pay you. We only have $3,600 after all. It's pretty successful for one day of training. Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. Wait, that's a dragon? I must have one. Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. So as you can see, the museum mostly just shows you things. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. I want a Pikachu! It's so cute! I don't care for Pikachu. This month we're running a space exhibit. Space shuttle, in case you didn't know. Oh, Pikachu is very popular. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It is thought to be a moonstone. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I brought a color TV just so I could watch that news. Pretty good reason. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. Well, you're wrong. You were so wrong, and you should feel bad for being wrong. Yeah. Pewter City is actually one of the bigger cities in the game, by the way. Is that true? I don't remember if that's true. I'm just kind of talking at this point. And here we have a little girl. Let's talk to her. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. So, in your world, Clefairy fell from a meteorite. Okay. And here we are at the gym. And yes, I purposefully ran around the town to get here at the end of the video. So, this is where we're going to end off. And in the next one, we're going to go in there and see if we can't get our first badge. So I hope to see you then. And you know, I'll show why Man Bro Fist is useful. Because right now, he's certainly not.